Hi, I have successfully uploaded my Debouncer program to the FPGA board, and I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit about how that works. So basically, this button right here is going to increment. It's just basically touching the center button, and that's going to increment. And then this top button can reset. And basically, those are the only inputs. As far as outputs go, the only ones that I have are right over here on the 7-segment displays. And on the left two, right over here, that is left for me, it's going to show basically the debounced counter. And on this side, it's going to show the undebounced counter. So every time this button right here bounces like we talked about in class, this one's going to go up a lot higher. But this one should only count up each time I press the button intentionally. So I'm going to go ahead and just demonstrate that a little bit. As we can see, oftentimes actually this happens where it's almost identical to start out. But if we go enough times, wow, it is actually not. Okay, there we go. It just started bouncing. On the right there, we see that it bounces actually quite a bit. It can bounce anywhere between like 2 to 5 times and skip those numbers that it shows. Right over here, we've got 1D in hexadecimal, and right over here we've got 2 in hexadecimal. So that is quite a bit ahead already, and we will just keep going. And it looks like it bounced just a little bit more that way, and there we go. And I just wanted to show you that we can reset it anytime. Even resetting it at 0 does the same thing. Now we'll go ahead and just count. Why don't we count up to 10 and see how many times it bounces? So that's all right. That's 1 and 10. So 2. All right, so we got 2 times. That's actually pretty accurate. We could take a greater sample if we go a little bit more, but about 20% of the time, 1 in 5 times is what I found that it seems to jump and skip, and it can, like I said, it can skip anywhere between 2 and 5 times. 5 is the most I've ever seen it happen. But as you can see, no matter how many times I press the button intentionally, this one's going to go up by 1 only every single time. It won't ever go up by more than 1. But this one, I really can't tell. Like we talked about in class, debouncers are really useful in the real world just because buttons are unpredictable and they can be noisy, like it says in the lab. And so the debouncer technique is very helpful. All right, and it looks like that is it. If you have any questions, let me know, but thanks for watching, and thanks. Goodbye.